America. Land of the free, home of the brave, and the capital of choice. You walk down the aisle. Coke or Pepsi? Apple or Android? Delta or United? It feels like a battleground. Fierce competitors fighting tooth and nail for your hard-earned $5. But what if I told you that competition is just a cute little play they put on to make you feel important? Because behind the curtain, the money from the red team and the money from the blue team keeps landing in the exact same pockets. No secret meetings in volcanoes. No guys in hoods chanting Latin. Just spreadsheets. And a system that worked a little too well. Welcome to the hidden owners of everything. Now, before the Reddit users lose their minds, let's set the rules. We are talking about BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. They don't run the government. Well, not officially. They don't call up Tim Cook and tell him to make the iPhone pink. They are asset managers. That means they don't own the money, they just hold it. But for who? For you. Your grandma. Your pension fund. Yes. That 401k you forgot you started in 2012. But because everyone and their dog gave them money to manage, they got big. Like, Godzilla looks like a gecko. Big. BlackRock, 13.5 trillion. Vanguard, 10.4 trillion. State Street, 5.4 trillion. Combined, nearly $30 trillion. That's more money than the GDP of almost every country on Earth. If these three companies were a country, they'd be the economic superpower of Earth. And they did it with the most boring invention in history. Let's rewind to the early 2000s. Wall Street had a problem. Active managers. Guys in expensive suits who promised to pick winning stocks, sucked at their jobs. They charged high fees to lose your money. After the 2008 financial crisis, Americans got fed up. High-fee fund managers weren't beating the market. But they were definitely beating their chests. Then came a radical, boring idea. The index fund. Instead of trying to find the needle in the haystack, just buy the whole haystack. Don't pick winners. Buy everything. It was cheap. It was effective. And it was exactly what BlackRock and Vanguard were selling. Trillions of dollars poured in. But here is the glitch in the matrix. Wait, so if we track the S&P 500, we have to buy every company? Yep. Even the airlines that hate each other? Yep. Even Exxon and the solar panel companies? Especially them. This created a weird reality where the big three became the top shareholders in, well, everything. Competing banks? Owned by the same guys. Competing tech giants? Owned by the same guys. Not because they are evil geniuses, but because the math demanded it. Scale wins, breadth wins. And suddenly, you own the whole board. So, do they control the companies? Short answer, no. Long answer, kind of. They don't design the cars. But they vote on who runs the car company. They vote on mergers. They vote on CO pay. They vote on governance. And when you speak for $10 trillion, people tend to listen. And here is the uncomfortable part. The incentive. Imagine you own stock in every airline. Do you want them to have a brutal price war where tickets cost $10 and nobody makes a profit? Please don't. No. You want steady, reliable profits across the whole industry. It's not collusion. They aren't calling each other on burner phones. It's just common ownership. Competition softens. Prices stay cozy. And the consumer, that's you, pays the difference. It gets dumber. Who owns BlackRock? Vanguard is one of their biggest shareholders. And who owns Vanguard? The funds managed by BlackRock. They own each other. Because index funds don't care about irony. They buy everything. Including themselves. So, is this bad? Depends who you ask. It made investing cheap for millions of normal people. It killed the greedy fees of the 90s. But the side effect? We accidentally built the greatest concentration of corporate power in human history. 3 companies don't secretly run the world, but they do own the majority of the votes that shape it. They are the passive giants casting the biggest shadow over the economy. And until we understand that shadow, we'll keep blaming the puppets instead of looking at the strings. If you want to understand power, don't look at who's loud. Look at who quietly owns everything.